Do you think they deserve to die, mister? Answer the question.
Carly, don't answer that
to
question.
die?
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
It's my time now. It's our time.
Shit, there's this new thing. It's called a Rihanna horoscope, right? So you put in your birthday and you put in Rihanna, right? And then it'll be her wearing some clothes in Google Images, and the outfit is supposed to be like you know. So that's the thing. So yeah, everybody right now, go to Google, type in Rihanna, and then type in your birthday, and then go to images. And then see which Rihanna outfit you are.
Your shit
And
slow.
I did mine, and Rihanna.
They could do that. And then, like a random image of her.
No, but like it's of her on that day, like because on the Google Images, it has the shit posted, like of when they took the picture. Like that's how that shit works. You know, you guys. I thought we were having fun here. God.
If I could get some,
You got me out here looking like a motherfucking like chocolate mint, son. Imagine the chocolate mint, the candy.
What's your Rihanna wearing?
Chocolate mint.
Let me see.
You look like straight
You have to
mint.
describe it, bro. How do you feel about your Rihanna? Your Rihanna?
It's Gucci.
It's Gucci.
Yeah,
Does
it's Gucci.
Does it fit you?
Yeah, you know, it's pretty stylish, but I mean...
This is definitely a waterfall outfit, bro. Are you kidding me?
It's crazy because green is my favorite color.
You really sat here and tried to downplay it, bro. But, like, this is definitely a waterfall. If waterfall was
a
Rihanna...
female
outfit. Hey, Jay. If waterfall was Rihanna, that's what he would wear.
If I was Rihanna, is that my outfit, Jay?
hell yeah.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
do it on his.
I could see that.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. That shit would work. Is that Jay's?
Nah.
That's not? Bro. I'm telling you.
Nah, Jay, you gotta write your birthday.
I'll see. Hey, after.
That's funny.
So, which one would you know?
So Ryan's was like a all green like jumpsuit type of a deal,
Gucci,
black stripe down the side, a little bit of like
you.
Yeah,
That's
like
you.
yeah, like some like what the fuck, like the cotton, like the Asian shit. There's like the Asian flower with like the cotton leaves on it or whatever.
Man, so much shit just popped up for mine. I'm like, I don't know which one.
Jay got all kinds of outfits. What you doing?
Bro, why is your birthday's in the summer?
Spring.
Yeah, Rihanna's out showing off all the spring outfits, so she's like 4 different ones. Mine's the fucking beginning of February. There's no fucking...
I ain't gonna lie to you though.
Jay's a bomber
that's
jacket
like
and jeans kind of girl.
That's definitely me.
Well, let me see. You gotta fucking describe it for the people who can't fucking see the...
You know what I'm saying? It's a jean jacket.
Oh, shit. Yeah, no, she got some jeans on. She got a
jeans
bomber
and a
jacket.
bomber jacket with heels.
Bomber jacket. She got the curls rocking with the fucking... with the scarf, exposed belly button. Jay's out here fierce.
Jay's out here.
Yeah.
She looking fly though.
Hey, this is the Rihanna fit. Tight red dress.
Tight red dress with the army coat.
With the army
Whoa. Hey, that's kind of like
bro,
you.
and then she mad as fuck. Look at her face. She looks
mad, like pissed off.
Bro, I'm telling you, the Rihanna horoscope is the realest horoscope I've ever had in my life.
Someone said some smart shit right there.
Man, she was fly.
Bro, I'm telling you, you have to check your Rihanna horoscopes, man. It will change your life. It's
This shit
actually,
is weird as fuck.
it's actually super fucking weird.
That's crazy.
Man.
And it's crazy because today I was shopping and I was like, man, I should be shopping for my birthday outfit.
Snigger Ross, stay shopping. You're finna find that outfit.
I'm gonna buy it. Nah, I got inspired. I might as well wear some green Gucci shit.
Hey, since you're not black, are you boycotting Gucci? I know we talked about this last week.
I mean, shit, I'm here buying Gucci, man.
I know. I've been boycotting Gucci for 24 years. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not bad enough.
I had never bought no Gucci. But
I'm trying to get the Versace.
The Versace, just
hey, speaking of other crazy shit, this was actually, this is my favorite topic of the week. I know we don't do this on YouTube, so this is gonna be a first for us. Rapper, philanthropist, pillar of the black community, Nipsey Hussle, is going to be releasing a documentary about this Dr. Sebi, black African man. He's not in American law, like he's not an actual doctor.
Yeah, he's on dollars.
Yeah, but he has claimed to have cured pretty much all of the diseases that we haven't cured, which includes like herpes, AIDS, cancer, what else? Like those are the three big ones. But
I mean, pretty much anything.
Literally everything that they said.
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell was another.
It's like he knew how to like. He's like, okay, you got problems in your throat. Okay, well, this is what's probably going on. So here, you're gonna need this for the throat. All right. You got brain problems. All right, cool.
Rod picked the two wildest ones to say first.
He's like, you got brain problems. All right, what you got?
Hey, shorty, get that throat right so I can get that brain.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you got some inflammation there? Take this, it'll get the swelling down. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, you got a little infection in your stomach? Yo, I got this fucking bag of ginger. You know what I mean?
The ginger really does work.
Did you guys look into any of the?
Yeah, it's
his
a lot of lists. A lot of the stuff that was listed is things that people already eat on a regular.
Exactly.
But you're saying like these are the only things that we should be eating, and you cut everything else out of your diet. So real quick, so we can get into it for everybody else. He has like a list of everything. So like, what are the food pyramid shit or whatever? So he has a food pyramid, and it's saying all of the things that are in each food group that he has approved on his list. And when people started to follow this diet, he was called into the Supreme Court in 1988, and he was asked to bring in people who he healed or claimed that he had healed. I almost said had healed. I thought I had to say it different, like in a different tense, but alcohol. So he brings in 77 people with various diseases in which we already named, and these people, they said they gave testimonies.
Definitely,
he cured me of this. I had this, and then they're talking about bringing records that your doctor said that you have this, and now bringing records of your doctor saying that you're healed. But all that shit doesn't work out. They end up bringing him to jail, and he dies of pneumonia.
Because if he was out, he would have been able to get the stuff to cure pneumonia.
No, he died in police custody. They said he got pneumonia in jail. They released him. He went back to jail, and he died in police custody. But I don't think that he would have died of pneumonia. I think that and also on top of that, we never got a body. They never gave a body up. So, yeah, now I guess we're good. I just want to give the backstory.
This guy was definitely ahead of his times. Dr.
Sebi. Sebi. Is it Sebi?
Yeah, Dr. Sebi. What I feel like he really believed in is like keeping, like just going with the natural shit, the natural things of the earth, the natural things of the world.
Make it on the channel. I missed live on the air.
He's a fucking idiot.
Out of all things to do.
Hey, I thought I'd make it though. It would have been dope if it would have went in and you would have heard it. Dead on the air. That would have been fire. Bro, the show must go on. Don't think.
But I really do believe that if you was to eat certain things, it could prevent you from having something. Yeah, I don't feel like it'll fully go away though.
What it was is like he was really knowledgeable of his environment and of the earth, in which a lot of us had lost touch of, which is the crazy part. I feel like a lot of the stuff that he knew was probably a little bit smarter than maybe like the people who were like back earlier centuries, probably like not the first people, but close to that, where they were really using like the earth and the flowers and plans for healings and all that
Said on this
shit.
podcast, I'm Native American religion.
He stuck to that. He stuck to that tribe. And he knew what's up. It's like all these people are digesting and putting all these crazy chemicals and stuff into your body.
Fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yo, like that's the bad, like that's that shit that's bad for you. That's why we're getting sick. Why do animals need doctors and this kind of shit? Because they're not putting this bad shit in their body." And that's a lot of the stuff that he preached. So like, I feel like his story was crazy because he was just one of those dudes who tried to help the world, did too much good.
And they got him out of here.
Like, yeah.
And for him to die from pneumonia, out of all things.
Yeah, because
pneumonia.
Because if you're a cure of all this shit and then you just die.
Pneumonia is nothing.
From that, yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
I really don't want to say this, but the situation kind of forces me to say this. And the fact that it's on YouTube makes me even more scared. But remember when I listed off all of the people who, whenever they try to bring everyone together, they kill them? Dr. Sebi's been added to the list. And unfortunately, since Nipsey Hussle is producing this film, do we need to worry about Nipsey Hussle's safety?
Definitely.
Do we need to protect Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah.
Protect Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey, protect your neck.
Protect your neck.
Bro,
No, but
crazy, man.
so a lot of this diet, it's not strictly vegan. It's not vegan.
It's not
fully vegan diet, but there are a lot of similarities to the vegan shit with Dr. Sebi's. I don't want to say preachings. I don't want to hang up on you saying preachings, but like on his teachings, on his findings, on his studies or whatever. Because preaching has like a different like connotation to it. I kind of look at vegans a different way.
You know, becoming a vegan is something. It's a whole life change all by itself.
My man.
No, you're fine.
No, my problem with vegans is my same problem with religious people. It's not that you're making a decision with your life. It's that you're telling me I have to make the same choice.
No.
Like if you're vegan, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're vegan and you're just vegan and chilling, I could give a rat's ass. But if you're vegan and every time I open my Twitter, you're telling me that I should be vegan and all this shit,
No, I do have a problem with that.
That's annoying. It's the same thing with religious people where it's like, I'm cool with you being Christian, I'm cool with you being Jewish, I'm cool with you being Buddhist, whatever the fuck. But don't sit here and tell me that I need to be your religion. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with your life, but don't project your shit upon me.
No, I definitely agree.
No,
with
you need to be a Christian. As do you, Jay. You also need to be a Christian. And that's why I'm here.
I think that
you guys.
this is not on our topic list, but
I'm not Christian.
But this is actually going to be really good. I think that Christians believe the least out of all the faiths and religions.
Oh my God, I'm not finna go there. I'm not going there on this live show.
Muslims blow themselves up.
Oh my God, no. I'd rather
They blow themselves up. They believe. They really believe that their God is like on that shit. If Jesus told you right now to kill yourself, would you kill yourself, Jay?
No.
Jay.
Okay.
Jesus
Muslim
Jay.
motherfuckers.
Jesus J, would you do it?
Okay.
The Muslim motherfuckers, they be killing themselves. So Jewish people, right?
I need my phone.
Jewish people, right? Jewish people, they went through the Holocaust, they went through slavery, they went through the Moses bullshit, and they still believe that their Savior is coming. You think that if their Savior is coming, he wouldn't have came at one of those times? You think that wouldn't have been a convenient time for the Messiah to pop up? He didn't pop up? No?
No, man.
No? What else? Give me some other religions. Give me any of them. Because those are the three majors right now.
So, you know, Morgan Freeman got a new show out. It's called The Story of God. So I've been checking it out.
Yeah, I saw you watching that show on my Netflix.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you realized that shit. So,
Should we get on that?
No.
If you have,
You can't get on my
you're not
Netflix.
using all the screens.
yeah, so it's pretty interesting because he actually goes through a breakdown of each religion. And he actually goes from
All religions are the same thing.
they all are similar, but they're different in different ways.
Hey, that is the most nothing sentence I've heard in 2019. They're all different, but they're similar in different ways. What the literally that's what the fuck he just said. It's not my fault. Like
Because they have different beliefs. That's what I mean. Like
Similar as in structure, but different as in
different beliefs.
at the end of the day, everyone can. We're all saying the same thing. At the end of the day, there are like 4 or 5-ish things. Everyone in the world can believe. Like, hey, let's not do that. And every religion has these same 4 or 5 things.
Yeah.
Now, from all of these 4 or 5 things, they take it off and they bring that shit into these different places. That's all we're saying.
That's it.
But
good and evil.
there is no good and evil.
Evil.
Like, it's all perspective based. Like, there are people who will tell you right now, well, not now, because they're all dead, hopefully. Well, whoa. God damn. I'm not even going to back out of it. They're all dead, hopefully. So, like, there's people right now who will probably tell you, like, oh, Hitler was a great dude. But, like, we all now are looking back on him, like, no, fuck that guy. But how many people were fighting for him? How many people believed him when he spoke words?
A lot.
So they thought that he was doing good. We think now that he was bad. But it's all a matter of perspective. If you watch any TV show and there's like a villain, if you started watching the show and it was from the villain's perspective, you would think that the good guys are bad.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
it's all just a matter of how you look at things. So I think that I think that what separates us from other animals, which is a lot of the times what I think about just in my brain, like what makes me different than this or than that. Like because we get on our high horse a lot. I think that our moral compass is what it is. Because a lot of people will say like human beings, we can think about things and then make it happen later. Like animals are just doing. They're living in bed. They don't have
consciousness that separates us.
But I think that our moral compass is what separates us.
Yeah, it's
I
the
think
self-awareness. Like the fact that like we know so much about us and what we do, and like we're so in tune with that we can look in other things and know about that and think about that, rather than the animal thinking of like what their instinct is. Maybe they know about like a lot about their history and a lot of like what they came from, but they're not
consciously thinking about.
Yeah, and I'm sure they know about humans, knowing that they're hunters and that kind of shit, so we stay away. But
that shit boggles my mind because whenever you see animals, they run from us.
Yeah.
But like it's just like what you tell kids.
But they listen to each other though.
It's
like
what you tell kids all the time.
When the eagle flies, like that was definitely the worst eagle call. But
I was gonna let it rock.
But whatever, you know what I mean. There's like a vulture or something will like make like a certain kind of like
it's not a vulture noise either, but
we'll
just
push
through it.
Whistle. And like
the other animals know
it would be the alarm signal. Everybody, all right, let's get the fuck out. Like whatever. So,
no, but like it's crazy to me. Like animals,
they don't have egos.
Animals always get afraid of us when we walk up, but like deadass, we're mad afraid of them now. Like the time in which like we were on top, that shit's past. We've gotten so smart that we've gotten soft. Like there's a trade off there. Like like there's a point in time in which we were just like. Obviously, we had to be killing everything, like bow and arrow, probably. They were making weapons. Also, making tools. The thumb is another thing that separates us from animals. And that also, I really don't want to fucking get lost in this thought. But that's like, why aren't like chimps and gorillas and shit like that smarter? Because we have 99.9% of the same DNA. There's like 0.1 that separates us. And that we shed hair, we know more, they're way stronger.
Yeah.
Bro, like I was watching some Andrew Schultz shit.
shit.
I was watching Andrew Schultz shit earlier, I'm sorry. But he was talking about how like gorillas, they don't eat meat, right?
No.
Yeah,
They literally
leaves.
they just eat leaves. But these motherfuckers are 800 pounds, pure muscle.
All muscle.
So it's just like, why the fuck we have to eat protein, lift weights if we want to like build muscle like that. Why the fuck does this motherfucker, who is pretty much genetically pretty close to me, why can't he just eat green shit and he's just fucking yoked, just like stocky.
But that tell you right there, we probably don't even need all the protein that they say we do.
I mean, there's a lot that I would just be questioning shit.
There's something in those leaves, man. There's something in the leaves. they ate the good tree. They had a great year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, great. Yeah.
That tree definitely got all the nutrients it needed.
I be thinking about weird shit, man. I be thinking about
Facts. But also, the ape of that family and that species, they are one of the only species that are using tools, though. They use tools to do things.
Like what?
Like we do. You'll see.
Yeah, sometimes I like grab
grab a stick,
like a coconut and break it on like a rock or some shit like that.
or grab like a stick to reach
like poke something. Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? But like, there's not too many other animals that are doing things like that.
Well, that's the thumbs because they don't have thumbs. Like I get if a dog had thumbs, then motherfucker would knock some shit off the counter. Yeah. Dogs be trying to knock shit off the counter. They know it's up there. They just can't reach it. That's the only problem.
They can't grab it.
Yeah, they just don't have the thumbs. But it's just like. I wonder.
They got the thumbs. They're just up higher.
Okay, yeah.
It's just a really weird placed thumb.
It's an opposable thumb. Yeah. You know what the fuck I mean? What do you guys think separates us from animals though? I'd say like our moral compass. I think that's the only thing. Like at the end of the day, we can, like I was saying earlier with Hitler, like we can disagree on perspective based right and wrong. But when you're doing shit, there's a certain. Kind of shouldn't be here. Yeah, this is like there's like a little something that's like,
Or you shouldn't be doing
this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there have been times, and I really hate fucking talking tough shit or like talking shit like this, especially on podcasts. But there have been times where I've stolen shit and I didn't feel bad about it at all because it was like, I was really, really hungry. And I'm taking this fucking sandwich at this essay. Like, I could give a rat's ass. Like, it doesn't matter. But there are other times where it's like, bro, I have $20 in my pocket and I stole a pack of Skittles. What are we doing here? But
I think it's just the thrill of just getting away with it.
I think I have an addictive personality, but that's a vastly different point that we're not getting into. But yeah, what do you guys think separates us from animals? What do you think is like the deciding factor? If we lost this right now, everything goes to shit. Cell phones don't exist. Houses don't exist. We're naked running around.
I mean, like I said earlier, man. Our consciousness, knowing who
like
we are,
forethought,
and
like
ego.
Animals have ego.
Alpha, the male ego. The male.
Hey, women might be right. Like, we might be toxic. But everything males have egos.
But that's for, they're living, you know what I mean? They're based out like, that's instant. They're thinking about like life skills and survival. Rather, we think of ego is because we're smarter or because we're better or.
It's life skill survival.
You know what I mean?
Girls don't want to be with a dumb guy. Girls like it's still life skill survival, procreation. It's still innate. It's the same feelings that we have internally.
Yeah, it's we grasp the material world, which they have, and which they can give a fuck for.
I don't have one. I really don't know. I'm trying to think of something, but it might just be the survival mode. Like, animals, they have to adapt to any environment that they're in. Humans, we're not
We've been so coddled.
Yeah, like
we passed the survival part.
That is one.
We passed the survival part.
But for us, it's like if you was to put us back out into nature,
we'd be done.
Yeah. Not too many people could actually last that long.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, that's why I love like apocalypse shit and stuff like that. Cause it's like, man, you strip all this shit away, we gonna find out. Like we really gonna fucking find out. And we
zombie apocalypse. I want to be with the school shooter.
And especially us living.
You want to be with the school shooter.
Zombie apocalypse.
I mean, especially us living in America. We're not even acknowledging that. Especially us living in America, we're in such a privileged position where it's like, man, like shout out to it. Like I'm not mad, but it's like, bro, we don't have the necessary tools that it takes to continue on to do shit. Which leads back into the Dr. Sebi shit where it's like everything that he's saying, all that shit is literally easily accessible.
Yeah.
It's outside. You can find that shit. Like, you could literally get like $400 or $500 right now, buy some tools, live off the land for the rest of your life, just in the middle of fucking nowhere, and you could live exactly like he said if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But the problem is we're so comfortable and we're living in this now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's saying like fucking God gave us
We're privileged.
God gave us what we needed. Like man,
We're
is what's
definitely
fucking us up.
privileged.
The man-made shit is all the shit that's fucking.
I
us
love
up.
it though.
Hey, shit, man. It works, but I don't think it's the best thing for us. It's just like, I don't know. I don't have anything. But there's a lot of things where it's like, this feels really, really good right now. But I know in the long run, this isn't the wave.
You know.
I smoke cigarettes. There we go, right there.
This is
Like,
the
this-
melting of the glaciers. This is why the glaciers are gone. This shit.
There we go. That's why the glaciers are gone. Thank you for fucking tuning into the YouTube page, man. Fucking most poppin' pop culture podcast in the Midwest, baby. We appreciate you. You already know what it is. Anything you want to say to the YouTube viewership, man?
Save the world. Save it.
We are one.
Save the glaciers.
Hey, we are the world. Hey, we are the children.
Drink more water.
We are the light for the brighter day. So let's keep whatever. Thank you.